I don't know if this is on. Let's see if we're live. Let's see. We are live. So, let's see. What I'm looking at is WAUFU. Right now it's not setting up to be a short. What I'm looking for is that to crack under this, but it's not doing it right this second. There's not really too much going on. So we'll just have to sit here and wait. EIQ. So yeah, this is definitely what I'm looking for. So right now I just located 100 shares. If this candle starts to go red, I definitely will be shorting it. My target's 1047, and the end of it, I think this thing will get to the 6s. But as long as this candle stays green, I will not short it. Yeah, I got off work today, so I don't know, I was hoping that something would be moving today. So the low, this closing price, so I'm about to start shorting. The close on this candle is 1357. The only problem is the spread is 30-cent spread right now. But my target for this trade is in the 5s. Right now, the first target would be 1044. But I wish some stocks were moving a little bigger. This one doesn't have a lot of volume. And then there's a couple other ones, but this one I see, if we can get under 1357, I think this is going to be an easy play. But as long as it's holding above 1357, see how this candle came up into that a little bit? That's what I like to see. So if I were to start shorting it, I would not want to see this go above 1532. if this candle starts going red, then I definitely get in the trade. But then my stop would be right there. But if they keep coming in on the buy side, I'm not gonna touch it. But if you're a long bias trader, you could definitely be in the stock right now, and your close would be like 13.23, 13.57. EEIQ. That's another one popping up. Just really light volume. And it's a weird pattern. So I think I'll stick with WAFU. So I'm not really seeing much today for movement. It's pretty slow day. Next is moving. That's got 2 million shares. That looks really bullish. Let's see what I'm talking about is all these patterns. If you look at next, WAFU, EEIQ, all the same patterns. They're all the same. The only problem is next has the most volume, and that stock's definitely bullish, but there's no big channels. That's why I like WAFU, because of there's actually some room on this, but we'll see. Oh man, I need some more coffee. If this continues pretty slow like this, I don't know if I'll keep live streaming. I might just show my P&L at the end of the day. WAU is definitely looking weaker. But we're only 13 minutes into this candle. If this candle goes red, under 13.57, I'll definitely start shorting. Yep. Next time I live stream, I would set up a lot better. This is kind of more of a test. Alright, I'm gonna start shorting WAFU. If I can get filled here. Alright, I have a short in WAFU. Right now my average is 13.51. That's just a starter. Excuse me. My target on this trade is 10.50, 10.47. I'll probably take. Right now the shorts are a little high. They're 17 cents. But right now, we're up a couple bucks on the trade. But if it really starts, if it holds under that 1357, it's really bearish. If it keeps holding this 1340, 1350, it'll probably try to pop up. Like I say, now my stop on this trade is 1532. If this is bearish, it should really crack under this 1357. So that's what I'm looking for. Is I'm looking for this closing price right here, 1357. I'll draw a line. I can't get it exact, but if this thing's still bearish. So right now it's like right on the fine line. But this is a nice setup that I like a huge range. I like stocks that have range. Next, I really wouldn't be in that stock because, I mean, if you got 100 shares or something, it's fine. But the range is only 80 cents as of right now. If it can get above 278, you're good. But I've seen this set up a lot on WAFU, and it's really gonna, we'll have to see. Like I say, I only have 100 shares now. That if this thing really starts to sell, this will be like a $200-300 winner. So we're up 23 bucks on the trade, and it's already working out. So as you guys can see what I'm looking at, I like stocks with range. I think by the end of the day, this stock will be in the fives. So right now, we're still short only 100 shares because the locates are ridiculous. They're 27 cents a pop. So I only have 100 shares in right now. If they're a little cheaper, I'd probably have 500. But the trade's already working out beautiful. So all I'm looking for is this candle to keep going red. Like I say, the near support's 1047. And then once 1047 cracks, the next support's all the way down to the sixes. But every day, my friends, every day. But let's see, there's 18. There's still a lot of time on this candle, so I mean it can still go up, it can still go down, but as of right now, it's definitely looking more bearish. So as of right now, this will probably be the, unless something really good pops up, this is the only trade I really see worth being in at the moment. Greg is on. Oh, I wish there was a good stock moving today. Like, we need to see a DMPL move. Hopefully something will pop up. What I don't like to see is how this candle is sitting right at that closing price. Because the longer it sits right here, excuse me, the more bullish that candle is. It's just not enough volume. See what I mean? Like, the longer this sits here, um, yeah, it's not. It'll pick the direction, but the longer it sits by that close, it's. If you're a short bias trader, you definitely don't want to see that. But I'm still holding a short. I mean, there's really no sign for me to get out of this position yet. There we go. Now it's starting to pick a direction. And I remember like 3 weeks ago or something, maybe 4 weeks ago, this pattern right here is pretty known for getting down to the sixes. So that's kind of what I'm basing off of. Is I just see these patterns, and when they set up, I just remember what stocks did in the past. So that's kind of what I base my trade off of. And then I'll base it off a lot more of the volume, the candles. The candles is pretty much going to tell the story on the trade. But if this thing can really start selling into the 12s, I'm really convinced that it's going to 10. But the longer it sits right at this, I don't like to see that because I like to see bodies like this. Like, I like to see a clear direction. Dun, 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 dun. So this is the first live stream in a long, long time. Long time. What a slow, slow morning. Maybe we'll have to trade Plug today. Plug's definitely going to be moving. Let's see what... A little gapper. Let's check CLEU. Yeah, see, if you look at it, these are all the same patterns. So, whatever one does, they're all going to do today. So this isn't looking bad. Let's check. This has a little more volume in it. But yeah, these are all the same. CLEU, WA, FU, next, all the same patterns. Let's just hope one of these patterns picks a direction and starts moving. RLX. That's RLX too. Oh. Definitely not my style. I'm almost liking to get into this as well. with, I mean, like I say, these are all going to pick a direction and they're going to move. Whatever's the top leader here is going to drive the whole pack. Yeah, the shorts are ridiculous. They want 37 cents. That's just, I mean, for every 100 shares you buy, you're paying $37 to short this stock. That's just, there's not enough volume in it for me to pay that. If this price is in the 13s and there's a huge body up here, and like this next candle's in the 10s and there was no support to way down here, I definitely would pay the 37 cents. But for this, from fives, you know, you might get to 5.15 to the fours, it's not worth it to me. If they were cheaper, I definitely would buy them. Like this one has range. That's the only reason why I would pay. I think I paid 19 cents. So I can capture $3 off of this. To me, that's worth 19 cents if I can capture $3. So it's back in 19 cents. So I'll get another one. And, I'll get in 200 shares short now. So I just added. So right now I only got 126 shares. Alright, now we're at 200 shares short. So my price target is 10.47. We're almost up $100 on this trade. Once it's 10.47, I'll see how it reacts. I might just take 100 shares off there. But the only reason why I would pay the 19 cents is because there's $3, well, $3.50 in between these two channels. But yeah, this is the only thing going on today. Oof. Might have to trade large cap. Butt plug free giveaway. Butt plug free giveaway. Oh man. So WAFU is working out just as I thought. We're almost up. We're already up over $200 on the trade. This is exactly what I look for every day. So like I say, my targets are the 10s. If it gets there, it'll be a really nice payday. You want a butt plug, huh? I just want the stock to hit the 10s and then it'll be a really nice payday. But if it cracks the 10s, then it's really going to get, I mean, it's going to be a nice. As soon as this candle closes, I'll look to see where it closes, and then if that next candle opens, it's got to get below that closing price, and if it doesn't get below the closing price or the bottom of this candle, then I have to probably take my profit. Just gonna try to spike. But you seen this live. I don't know too many YouTubers that go live and like put their real money on the line. Besides Ross and Mad Ass. But yeah, not too many people. Well, I guess Patrick used to go live. But yeah. I'll tell you real time. I just wish there was something big moving. The only candles I use is the 1 hours as well. You can switch it to the 1 minute, to the 5 minutes, to the 10 minute, whatever you want. But I normally don't, because for some reason that conflicts with my trading. Because if I go to the 1 minute time frame, right? I'm like, oh, this looks bearish. I go to 1 minute, like, and this decides to pop to the 14s. I'm gonna be like, oh, it's just confusing to me. So I just stick with this. Like your main support's 1047. If you go to the 1 minute, it's gonna line up perfect. So I don't need to see the price action in between. If this is still bearish, it'll come to 1047. If it's bullish, it'll try to push higher. Anything moving? Anything else? No, nothing. Nothing is moving today. Oh. Do do do. Like I say, this is the first live stream. Today is a slow day, I can already tell. I don't see anything worth, but hopefully at 7 o'clock or something will pick up. And then once this video's done, you can always go back and watch the live trade. Next time I do a live trade, I'll try to have it set up a little better. I just want to capture one live trade in the moment here, just so you guys can see what I see on a daily basis. Well, yeah, you can see it real time. Obviously, I'll show my P&L for this trade. Yeah, I might have to switch to large cap today. I don't know if this is the only action we're gonna see. I might just cut the live stream after I get out of this trade. Unless something else is moving, I might jump back on, but it's a pretty slow day. Wow, this is like watching paint dry. So for anybody still watching, I'm still short WAFU of an average of 1301 with 200 shares. The target is still the tens. I think if we get to the target, I might just cut the live stream, and if something else pops up that's big, I'll definitely get back on. But At least you guys got to see a live trade of me trading it. Like I said, I'll have to set this up a little better, but still looking really good for the short. Looks like that 11, the low of this is 11.55. Still 14 minutes till the closing price. And when this candle opens next, if it doesn't get below that 11.55, it's going to push higher. Let's see what this candle opens up at. If it just sits in this little channel, then I'll just finish the trade without the live stream, because there's really not much to talk about. My target price is 10.47. When this candle closes, I'm guessing it's going to be 11.55 for the low. If it doesn't break 11.55, it's going to go up. So you guys kind of really, you guys know my game plan. But this isn't really moving. There's not really much moving, so to sit here on the live stream, it's kind of a slow day. You can't pick the market. You just got to trade the one that you're in. But if something else big pops up, I think I'll come back on. But I think I'm going to cut it. But my target's, like I say, the 10.47. 200 shares short. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think we're going to cut the live stream right now because it's boring. There's not much going on.